Now, there's one other person that's involved in all this that we haven't talked about in a while, and that's Enoch Drebber.
Oh, shit.
Also
Yeah.
a criminal.
That's right.
Hold it!
How did the cravat extend itself? Look, we're just... It's not even the weirdest thing that's happened by far in this game, so we're not going to worry about that.
But it does make me laugh.
I think it's great because they can do the same animation as him shaking him
Yes.
when he's not shaking it.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Hold it!
Pounds them like a car.
Fancy sound effect for a comb.
I'm having a nap.
CP time.
Hold it!
Oh god. Just all the things.
We talked about that earlier.
We did.
They didn't really bring it up directly, but
Right. Respectful silence.
I mean,
You could have.
could have gotten at least one person.
It's a sword. It's a sword. It's not like right. Yeah, exactly.
And his legs were shackled, so it's not going to stop him from drawing it and killing somebody who enters his cell. So a little cavalier, but we'll allow
It's really weird, guys.
it. Then again, if somebody with the powers that be knew they were framing somebody or something along those lines, then what would they have to worry about from such a weapon?
Mm-hmm.
If he wasn't actually a murderer, then what's the concern?
True.
Hmm.
Is that right?
Whoa. Oh. You got more spinning for us, huh?
Vigil once again. Wee! Mr. Vigil!
Wait, what was the ink? Yeah, we need context, please. What are you saying? Oh god, here we go.
He's riding spinners. He doesn't stop. Well, that's compelling.
Yes. He's like, whatever, man, at this point. Interesting, because the document we have is very clearly written in black.
Hold it!
So, curious.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm
Ooh.
having a rough time of it.
Hmm. A curious outburst.
Yeah, that was weird. Nah.
So,
Tee-hee-hee.
loop point.
Mhm.
Ryunosuke, don't tilt towards particular windmills. Pick a course and stay on it.
Mhm.
All right. 6 statements. So the problem is you're right about the Asogi papers, but they've also already addressed that. Which means that's probably not what they're looking for here.
That they're not looking for,
The fact that ink is black,
right?
and he's talking about red ink. They mentioned that specifically. So what else could this point to?
Oh, I guess I should go back to that statement.
I mean, I think there are a couple times this series throws a fake at you, but usually when we add testimony, it's the relevant one to push.
Well, right. I'm trying to think. What do we have in here that could?
What else do we have that could potentially list something along those lines? It's the red wig. We've done it, everyone. It was leaking. It was owned by Asogi. Gregson got it 10 years later. Case
With all its
closed.
vibrancy. Wait, he didn't have the ring though, did he?
Not in his hand.
Right. So it can't be that.
And presumably not in his stomach either if it was fabricated.
Right.
What do we have that tells us things about Genshin Isogi?
There's not much at all. Let's go back to the top.
Armband.
Red-Headed League, Vigil. No. Kind of. But not really, because this was after the fact. And then... Wait, there's a third page? Okay, whatever.
Mrs. Vigil. It must be her.
No. No. No.
I'm of two minds about this as you keep looking, because on the one hand, there were plenty of times in earlier games where like Maya would be like, hey, I've cleaned up your evidence. I threw away some things you don't need anymore, because there's several things in this case that, the firecrackers, I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for you, are not coming up again.
Right. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was nice.
So it ends up being a lot to sift through, but I also kind of like it because it's just like, here's all this stuff. This is the biggest case of the game. It's connecting two things from a decade apart, so fuck it. Here's everything. Figure it out. So I don't hate it, but earlier games did it differently.
Yeah. I don't know. I can see both ways.
Yeah. I don't really have a strong feeling about it, but it's something I noticed.
I mean, we have so little to go off on for what's his face? Wait, hold on, what? Well, that's weird as hell. What?
It's been here the whole time.
I mean, I noticed it
You've
before.
had no reason to care about it, but that sure seems like a direct connection.
But that's weird now. What it was? That's a weird... Now that's weird, now that we're talking about red ink. Before I was like, whatever.
Specifically Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
So?
This certainly seems like a thing. I don't know what this... We're gonna have a hell of a time connecting the dots here, but I mean...
Objection!
You can realize why, perhaps, this caused such a reaction, though.
Oh, the scarlet ink. Yeah, if it has to do with this. Fastidious.
Mm-hmm. Which the autopsy mentioned as well.
Right, interesting. Sir!
Not my last will and testament.
Mm-hmm. A last will and testament.
Objection!
And if he used it to get himself out of prison, what does that mean? What did it have on there? I don't know. It's for him to use as a weapon.
Objection!
It had, yeah.
Now, of course, there's a problem with this, but we'll get to that in a minute, because the connection that Ryunosuke just made.
Objection!
That is the problem I was alluding to.
Oh,
For all the supposition, we have no proof of the will.
right. We don't know where it is.
We can connect the ink, but Ryunosuke had a realization.
God, I wish I knew where he was going with this. Yeah, I don't know. Where are we going? Ooh. Well, that seems pretty bad for a lot of reasons. That could be a good weapon. I mean, I guess you can make a case for accusing someone, but for a report. But if Ryunosuke is really onto something of like, this is gonna flip it on its head, this would probably do it. I'm glad I only have 3 choices.
Good news is you can't die here. Even 2 incorrects would leave you with 1.
That is true.
Unless you, again, really insist.
I just really think it's a confession, Your Honor. Okay.
But a confession of what?
I don't know yet. I hadn't thought that far ahead, but I feel like that's probably the most weaponizing thing. And also, like, a reason that you would pen a confession before death, in theory. That's a thing people do sometimes, right?
One thing to note is that Van Zieks was sort of off kilter when we panned across him earlier. It's because I think he already has started to put these pieces together as well.
Oh, shit.
Objection!
But he won't admit it.
Oh no. I appreciate. I mean, I think I get what he's trying to say, but
Has a niche use like that. It's not unheard of.
mm.
Think of it as like, I appreciate you're going through something hard right now, or it has that meaning. It's a secondary meaning for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, are we incriminating Von Zeke's brother? Wow. That's what? How? I have. Oh no, yeah, he's about to have a really not good time with this.
That's one of my favorite things too. The two from
They're like,
from Barclay.
Oh Jesus!
Did he just yell out a guttural scream?
Oh God, Pandora's box. Oh my God. So Strongheart knew then. Yeah. What? Okay. That's quite.
One thing we know does sort of fit this. The first 4 deaths were different.
That's true. That is true.